NBA prize picks for Wednesday, March 13th. I'm Sniper from DFS Army. Do me a favor, hit that like button. We're coming off of a win yesterday. Let's try and go back to back. I'll hit the music right now after you smash that like, and let's go to work. All right, here we go, right into the DFS Army Proptimizer. Top play, according to the odds, is Michael Porter Jr., more than 15.5 points. But as we extend down, he has been over 4 of the last 5 games. The form looks good. The problem is our projection model. This column right here, the projected line is only at 15.18. So odds value will tell you to make this play. Our model says, hang on, pause. You probably want to pass here. So the play number 1 is not Michael Porter Jr. Got the same thing with IU Dosunmo. Projection no good. Domantas Sabonis is interesting in that it is 20.5 on the points. Extend this out here. 19.5 at all of the sports books. Projection model, same thing though, 20.48. He's been over in 3 straight games. They did just play last night against Milwaukee. They have the Lakers today where he was under. As you extend this out, the form isn't great. The projection is right there. If the board was really thin, I would say, okay, let's play Domantas. I might come back to him. Let's go through the rest of these green ranked plays, and let's see if we really need it. We do have Jaden Ivey less than 7.5 rebounds and assists. Got some good odds value here, minus 142 over at FanDuel, minus 130 at DraftKings. Might expect a bump here at some point today, minus 150 at PointsBet. DFS Army members are going to get access to this before you guys on YouTube just a little bit. So hopefully it's not bumped for everybody before you get a chance to play it. But if it was, remember, DFS Army members got access to it first. He's been under 4 of the last 5 games, 9 of the last 10, 13 of the last 15. So the form is really good here. Let's see. A little bit of rest. 6.85 on the projection model. This looks like a good play to me in terms of we got odds, we got projection, we got form. Checking all 3 boxes, box checkers, as they say. Head over to Prize Picks, and we'll go find Jaden Ivey less than 7.5 rebounds and assists will be play number 1. Before we go over to play number 2, I got to tell you that if you want access to this tool, more picks and plays in Discord, link down below. Sniper20 gets you 20% off. Or if you want to try it for free, join Prize Picks, Underdog, or Sleeper with a new account. Deposit at least $25 with the code SNIPER, and you get 2 months for free. Let's go back to the Proptimizer, and let's see what we can pair with Jaden Ivey. Aaron Gordon, more than 0.5 steals here. Line minus 140 over at PointsBet, minus 140 at BetMGM. Some decent odds here. Got a steal in 3 of the last 5 games against Utah. 7 of the last 10. Again, got good form, projected at 0.99. This doesn't mean he's going to get a steal 99% of the time, by the way. This works out to because there's a mean involved here. There's some games he's putting up 2 steals. Some games he's got 3, like at Golden State. But we still like him to get a steal more often than not with this number. Again, I got really good odds. I got good form. I got a good projection matchup against Miami. Aaron Gordon, more than 0.5 steals, looking like play number 2 for today. I'm going to scroll down. If I got 5.5 steals, make sure it's not off the board. There we go. Flip back on over to the Proptimizer. Now let's see if we're going to run a 2-pick today or some more picks. We got. I want to stay in the green here. No reason to force further down. We cashed Aaron Nesmith last night. Are we going to go back to the well here? Decent projection. It was a bit of a stretch here. Points and assists. Really, he's been under a bunch. I don't think there's a reason to force it here, especially on a back-to-back with Chicago. Projection is just over. Again, for me, no reason to force. I'm going to scroll back up. As you can see, the Proptimizer updates in real time, so I'm making nothing else got moved ahead here. Looks like it's a bonus play. This DeMar DeRozan play is new, but the projection is too low for the turnover line. Nesmith, we talked about. Austin Reeves, more than 14.5 points, something to look at here. Form is pretty good, always right there. Projection is way over. And they got Sacramento, who's on a back-to-back. This looking like a good play. Let's recap like I just said. So Austin Reeves, 18.03 on the projection. He's been over in 5 straight games, 6 of the last 10, 10 of the last 15. Most sports books have it at 15.5. Here the line just off by 1. And our projection model way over at 18.13 plus the you got we know Sacramento is on a back-to-back playing last night. Go ahead, we're going to play the Austin Reeves over on points as play number 3. Goblin would be an interesting play. I'm not going to play the Goblin here. We do some Goblin picks in the Discord. Not going to post it here. See if we can get 2 more and run a 5 pick today. Dosunmu, same thing. Projection is no good. Aaron Gordon. The problem with Aaron Gordon is we already have Aaron Gordon over 0.5 steals. So that's no good. Dejounte Murray, more than 14.5 rebounds and assists. Form isn't great. Portland's interesting matchup. Projection is way over. This really comes down to how you feel about form here. It's always the last thing that I look at. The matchup against Portland to me, I think is too good for me to ignore, even though your last 5, 10, 15 is not going to be fantastic. But you got DeJounte Murray, more than 14.5 rebounds and assists. It's lined all the way up at minus 140 on BetMGM, and PointsBet is good value there. Been over 5 of the last 10. He's near the mark. 16.5. I'm really trusting the projection model on this one. And the matchup against Portland, again, it's got to be a good matchup here. Let's go. I'm going to go over live. I have not done this ahead of time. We're going to go to hashtag basketball. We've got a lot of DVP data in here. It's a great free site. Go to the shooting guard position. And I would imagine Portland does give up the 7th most rebounds per game to the shooting guard position. And right in the middle of the league in terms of assists per game. So, yeah, it's a decent matchup. All the other reasons we just covered. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to play DeJounte Murray more than 14.5 rebounds and assists. We need one more play for today's video. Hopefully, it's one of these green plays work out. Projections are okay for both of them. We're going to go Zion Williamson, more than 5.5 assists. Take it on Cleveland, who we know can play up pace at times. Again, the odds are really good. Minus 140 at FanDuel, minus 135 at DraftKings, minus 140 at BetMGM. Over 3 of the last 5, 7 of the last 10, 8 and 7 last 15. Projection model just over a 5.62. Again, this looks just fine for me to make it play number 5 in this morning's 5-pack. So 5 plays using the DFS Army tool. Hopefully you guys like the tool, want to use it. Check it out with all those links down below I had mentioned. You need to scroll over. Of course, I missed the last transition of the day. Zion Williamson, more than 5.5 assists. That's all we did is queue that up. 5 plays from the DFS Army Prop Optimizer. Here's your recap. Jaden Ivey, less than 7.5 rebounds and assists. Aaron Gordon, more than 0.5 steals. Austin Reeves, more than 14.5 points. DeJounte Murray, less than 14.5 rebounds and assists. And Zion Williamson, more than 5.5 assists. Lock that in. We've made our play. As I said earlier, do me a favor, hit that like button. Trying to go back-to-back winners, trying to get a 10x today. Here's the daily reminder that whether or not you are a DFS Army member, you probably should be. But either way, good luck in those contests, and I'll see you next time.